Hello, Senna.
May I come in?
Stereo.
Stereo music.
Well, YouTube, today's theme has been navigation. I cannot seem to keep it aimed at the right points I want it to, and then we had obviously the closed roads and stuff that you saw earlier. So now we're trying to get it to the next waypoint, which basically means that at every junction I end up having to stop and check the maps, because I keep seeing the waypoints and I keep getting to them, but it's not registering that I've hit a waypoint, and then it tries to loop me around the other way to try to double back and hit the waypoint.
On a new adventure.
Those ruts, they'll work you out. We're just about to a junction right here though, so then we got to figure out which way to go, so I'm going to get up to it.
Let me go, it's my time. Watch me build another life. Find another space, explore the world and find my place. Hope you find some peace of mind. Hope the night was worth your time. Threw my heart away, we won't see another day. We both know the score.
It is stunningly beautiful out here. Malheur National Forest. The whole point of doing a route like this is that you get to see all of this stuff that you wouldn't see unless you do something like this. And it's all out there and open to us. We can just come out and play in it, camp in it, and do whatever we want. Well, pretty much whatever we want. See if we get a video of Mike getting the gate.
Was fading away. I'm not gonna make it to the end of the day. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gonna bring me down.
Well, I made it that far. So, the new update. I was pretty bad yesterday about the filming bit. We were on some really just incredibly technical stuff, and my GoPro battery had died, and I honestly was working so hard, and we were having a rough one, and I didn't bother to change it. How rough and rocky this was. And then it got sandy after the rocks. Then it was a mix of rocks and sand, a little bit of everything. But we made it through that and got ourselves into town. It's got a hotel room, so we're going to have to put up tents and everything in the middle of the desert. So this morning then we have ridden over across into a more central part of Oregon. And there was a lot of long paved stretch on this morning. We rode 2.5 hours of pavement or so. And now we are on this super sketchy gravel, working our way back into the forest. But I'm really kind of bummed that I didn't get video of the really, really gnarly stuff. I think that would have been really interesting for everybody to get to see. But holy smokes. Be careful through there, Mike. Be real careful. I can't even find a gear here. Yeah. So yeah, so YouTube, that's the status update. Yeah. So hopefully, I don't know that we're going to do much today other than just set up camp and relax and let our bodies recover after yesterday. But we are just going to concentrate on getting down this road here and see what happens after that. We're just out cruising this morning and came across this big lava flow here. So we're actually out trying to navigate ourselves to what's marked as an ice cave. So I'm not really sure what that's going to be when we get there. We have had a real mix of soft surfaces today. I guess, I don't know what I was expecting when I went to the high desert, but apparently it is soft, loose surfaces. So the speeds are definitely kept in check because you never know when this is going to just turn into kind of a sandy wash. And I know some guys go bombing across sand at 50 miles an hour, lean back, but not me. It's been a nice little putt around in the woods. So this part here we're on is actually not part of the BDR routes. We kind of cut over and camped and are now just kind of making our own routes over back towards where we try to pick up the next BDR route. Alright, so we found the ice cave right here behind me. It's right off the little parking area, so it wasn't even much of a hike other than dropping down here. So we're just gonna walk in just a little bit. We don't really have any lights other than what's on my phone, so we're certainly not gonna go very far, and we're in full motorcycle gear. But this is the random ice cave that we saw on the map, so we're stopping. So we made it here down along the Deschutes River. We're still working our way over to the lakes. We should be coming up to a reservoir somewhere. Well, we got to what should be a reservoir behind me. There's no water, and you can see how thick the smoke is. So we are going to work on a new plan because we can't spend the next 2 or 3 days in this kind of smoke. It'll kill us and kill our lungs. So we are going to regroup and figure out what to do next. Well, YouTube, things did not go exactly the way we planned. As you saw from my little update at the reservoir, most of Oregon is covered in smoke. So the route we were going to take, we were taking because of how scenic it was, and we wouldn't have been able to see a thing. So we don't really have much else of a plan, and we're going to hit the same problems anywhere we go. So we are just going to bug out and head home a day earlier than we had planned and get home early and rest and relax. It's been a fantastic trip. It was a heck of an adventure. I really didn't do a great job of filming nearly as much as I should have. I hope that you enjoy what I did film and did get to see. But that's the way it goes. I was so busy on being on the adventure, filming wasn't really my first priority, so I apologize for that now. But thank you for watching if you watched this far, and I will see you on the next adventure. Until then, it's Dewey out.